Hey you guys, so I thought to do an August wrap up. I know a lot of people are starting to do that now, and I actually got the idea from Jess, aka Tin Pan Alley 101. Love her videos, she's so sweet. So you guys should subscribe to her if you're not there yet. And in turn, she got it from Misty at I think the Book Rat. So I'll put their links below, and I thought it was a great idea because I have a feeling that my channel is going to start to just be book hauls and reviews, and while that's great, I do want different things. So I'm going to start to do a monthly wrap up of what I read, and I also want to try to do some different tags, whether it be making up my own tags or doing some other tags. So I just want to keep this channel a little bit interesting. So yeah, I know I haven't been around a lot, so I thought that would be why the August wrap up would be a good idea, because I read the books, but I never posted a review on Goodreads or on YouTube. So I thought it would be a good idea to kind of get caught up. So the first book I read in August was Touch by Francine Prose. And by the way, I don't have the covers because these are all from the library or whatnot, so I don't have them. But Touch by Francine Prose, and I gave it a 3 out of 5. I thought it was okay, but the ending was a little bit anticlimactic for me. Like, it just didn't do much, especially the beginning and the middle. They were okay, and the writing was pretty good, but I just didn't think that the plot was very interesting. It was pretty wordy, and it didn't move me as much as I thought it would, especially since my history and going through what I had to go through. I thought it would speak to me a little bit more than it did. But I liked the main character, but it felt a little contrived at the end. Like, she just kind of wanted to wrap things up really quickly, and it just didn't do it for me. So I gave it a 3 out of 5. And then the next book I read was The Frenzy by Francesca Leah Block, and I gave that a 4 out of 5. I'm reading it on my notepad, so if I don't look at you, I'm sorry. The book wasn't amazing, but I definitely kept wanting to keep reading it. And there were a couple things that were kind of gross, like how she started to phase, like when she was on her period, and how she mentioned that she was bleeding through her lacy cotton panties, and it was like, ew. Ew, I did like the kind of hidden relationship between her boyfriend and her. I think his name was Corey. I can't remember. It was like in the early August, so it was a long time ago. But and I also liked that he was black. Like, it was an interracial, because you don't really. Well, now it's a lot more popular, but back even a year ago, the whole interracial thing wasn't really popular yet, and so I liked that. And I also pretty much guessed the ending about who is who, like, right away. I was like, oh gosh, I know exactly what's going to happen. And it happened exactly how I thought, but I still am going to read the second one. I liked the series, or the first book, and I'm pretty sure I liked the second, and the cover was gorgeous. So I thought it was pretty cool. And then the next one I read was The Body Finder by Kimberly Dirting, and I gave that a 4 out of 5. I really liked it. It was just the right amount of creepy and eerie that kind of like made me like a little scared and nervous, and I kind of would look around and read. But and I actually didn't guess the ending until it happened. Like, I thought for sure it'd be someone. I even guessed a certain someone that she's close to for a long time, but then it didn't happen. I thought Jay was a little bit of a cock tease, though. That was one thing I didn't really care for. I kind of felt like only a gay guy would be as sweet and nice to her and wouldn't want to get anything out of her than a straight guy would. Like, a straight guy just wouldn't do the things that he did. I don't know why. Like, maybe it's just the guys I know are really retarded, but I don't think that a normal guy would just do that kind of stuff. So maybe it's just me, but I thought Jay was sweet, but it was just a little kind of overkill cock tease to me for her. The next book I read was Crier's Cross by Lisa McMahon. I gave it a 2 out of 5. I really just have to submit myself to thinking that I really don't like her writing. It started off okay, and I liked the idea that she had OCD, and her head, and like getting in her head was interesting, and just what happened, it just completely lost me, and it was so anticlimactic and lame that it was just really horrible. And I just don't think I like her writing. I like her ideas, they're great, but just the execution, just I don't really care for. And then I read Revolution by Jennifer Donnelly, which you guys know there's a review up. 5 out of 5. Wonderful, wonderful book. She just has a way of adapting the facts with fiction beautifully, and the execution was just gorgeous, and the magic of Paris and the magic of the royalty lineage was just gorgeous, and I loved it so much. It's one of my favorite reads of this year. And then I also read Dirty Little Secrets by C.J. Omalolu, I think is how you say her name. I looked it up. And I also give that a 5 out of 5 because it is a heartbreaking real novel about this girl that has to go through life with a hoarding mother, and she has no heat, no water. There's mold everywhere, and she's just trying to lead this normal life, and something horrible happens to her, and you just want to hug her and tell her reassuring things, and it's just really sweet, and I really enjoyed it. So definitely 5 out of 5 for me. And right now I'm reading Beauty Queens, but that will be in my September wrap-ups of the month. So I hope you guys like this. Let me know if this is something that you'd be interested in me doing each month, just as a kind of quick reminder of what I read. And sorry, my voice got weird. But yeah, just a quick reminder of what I read and whatnot. And just let me know how you guys think this channel is going. If you want me to do more tags. I can't do any book hauls right now, like buying books, because I'm extremely broke and poor. So definitely I'll be getting library books, but I for sure want to get Chain Reaction and Sweetly. So I will probably get those for my Kindle maybe on the 30th. What day is it today? It's the 5th. So maybe on the 15th I will get those books and definitely review those for you guys. So yeah, that is my wrap up for this month. I hope you guys had a great month, and I will talk to you later. Bye.